Hey y'all, it's Ro again, and today I'm gonna show y'all another new road that we get in. If you were like me and you're very fed up of the Grove public road that has been fixing for like 5 or 6 years now and still ain't finished, well, relief should be coming soon. There is a highway that's connected to the Heroes Highway, and then it comes to the back of Diamond, and then it goes up to somewhere called Buzzbee Dam. So today I'll do a walkthrough and go all the way from Diamond to wherever this road goes and check it out, and then you guys will see how it is also. So at the start of it, there's a roundabout. As you can see, the guy is doing some work on it right now. Some asphalt going down, and right across there is a GPL substation also. You got these huge transmission towers around here as well. So one thing I noticed about this roundabout, it seems pretty big. A little bigger than the other ones, most of the other ones. So this too will be a 4-lane, two headed north towards Demerara, and then two headed south in the direction of Georgetown. And thankfully this is asphalt and not concrete like the Heroes Highway, so you won't be having a bumpy ass ride. Now, to access this highway, if you're coming from the Heroes Highway, when you reach the Diamond roundabout, you take a left through the roundabout, and then you continue along that road. You go for like maybe a kilometer and a half, and then there is a 90-degree right turn which takes you north. And then when you head north, you come along and you keep driving, and then you will reach the roundabout, which will then you can either go through Diamond to head back to the East Bank Public Road, or then you continue along where we are currently headed, which would be to a place called Buzzbee Dam. So as it is, there's no major shoulder, no area really for pedestrians, other than this piece here where I'm walking on. And if we look in the median's kind of small, but I guess a wider road is a better thing for everybody. Just can't make the mistake of driving across the median into oncoming traffic. And you can see we already got the street lights up. Solar powered lights. One thing I noticed as we're going along is on the left side of this area here, this highway, there's a lot of lands being opened up. I guess new housing schemes being put down. I can see on this area, and then all the way up ahead where we're going, lots of stuff. I think the housing schemes go pretty close to where the East Demerara Water Conservancy is connected to. Now on the left side of this highway, if you're heading north, if you look off into the distance, you'll see a lot of these transmission towers. Now what I believe is that there is a substation in Providence. Is it Providence? Eccles, somewhere at the back of Eccles, right near where the Ogle Highway is. I think I mentioned it in the first Ogle Highway video. And I think these now will run all the way to Garden of Eden, probably along the back here. And then will eventually connect to the Guyana even power plant, which will then connect to the gas to energy project in Wales. Not 100% sure, but thinking logically, that might be what is actually happening. Now we have our first intersection here, just a regular T intersection. This probably goes into Diamond, and then this goes into the new housing scheme area. And you got two bridges to cross. As you can see, we still got some blockages on the road because it's not open for public users yet. But I'm walking today, so that's not really a problem. There's a small pedestrian walkway in the bridges. Yep. And you got some canals that are connected, and I believe also run towards the East Demerara Water Conservancy. There's really not much to show you on this road. Pretty straightforward road, one straightaway. Not as complicated as I shouldn't say complicated, but not as fancy as the Ogle to Eccles one. But the main purpose, I guess, is to reduce the traffic congestion in Grove. So this will give you free flow. And I don't know if this is part of the plan. This road is part of the plan to connect to the Soesdijk to Mary area, but it might very well be. You might not have vehicles really on this road yet, but I got some loud cricket playing on this Sunday afternoon. We kind of start to have a turning lane here. So the length of this road currently, I believe, is like 2.5 kilometers from Diamond to where the Buzzbee Dam location is supposed to be. So I think right now I'm like halfway covered distance. I will keep going. Somebody had a fight with the paint bucket here. Looked like the paint bucket win. As you can see around here too, not much development on either side yet, but plenty land filling and 1 and 2 buildings or houses going up. Here we have one of the larger drainage canals that you'll find along this road. 2 large bridges. If I'm not wrong, a couple months ago, friend and I went randomly kayaking, and I believe this is where we came through. We would have gotten in the kayak somewhere along this area through one of the little access roads way up, and then we went under here, under this entire bridge, and then all the way across here under that small bridge, and then we went through the little canal, and eventually we turned back because there was I believe there was like a little like here's some bikers coming behind me right now, probably enjoying this little road as it's closed off. Alright, we almost at the end of this road, and then there's a 90-degree turn, and you head west, which will take you back out to the East Bank of Demerara road, I believe. I'm not too sure if I'll go all the way out to the East Bank road. I'll just probably walk a little piece and see what it looks like, and then turn back and head back to the car. Got some material stockpiled over here, machinery and what's not that probably been working on this road. Right, so this is the end of this road. As you can see, beyond this, there's still work going on. Still filling the area and putting in a revetment over there. Then this way, still landfilling, it looks like. So we'll try to go and walk up here and see what we can see. Closer look at how the revetment is done here. Alright, let me try to give you a closer look. So you have this material here which keeps the material in, and then you have these steel rods that are then tied to these beams. Actually, they go through these posts, and that's how it is all the way down to the end. Let me see if I can walk and show you. I see you got some of the material that goes down to hold everything together. We got a huge dump truck. Not as big as the ones you'd see in mining, but this one is pretty big. The tire is as tall as I am, so to give you an idea. So all along this stretch of road, still work going on, plenty more to do. You can see the revetment being done, and then this still has to be filled more and compacted and all the other stuff. Got a little work area here, a prep area, some steel work. It's the same thing in the back here with everywhere else I've passed. No development as yet, but pretty sure once these roads open up, you'll start seeing houses and businesses and what else along the area. So just notice these, I don't know what's the correct name for these bits that they usually use in revetments, but these are kind of a plastic composite instead of the metal ones that I'm accustomed to seeing. So you see something new every day. We're on to some crusher run section now. So judging from the width of this section of this road, this might just be a 2-lane road, a regular 2-way traffic road instead of the 4-lane one that we just came off of. Over there looks like some kind of temporary or mini workshop. I can see some machines. So that's it for me for today. Showing you guys yet another new road. There's one more that I want to do. Hopefully I get some time in the coming weeks, which is the new 4-lane at Mahika. I wanted to check out like the Mahika area of it, because that is all done on like new land, and so maybe I'll give that one a check out in a couple of weeks. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys another time.